Hey America, it's me, the My Vaccine guy with exciting news. My Vaccine is now available in all 50 states of the greatest nation on earth. Woo! My Vaccine is the vaccine for conservatives. You storm the Capitol, let My Vaccine storm your capillaries. Just go to any vaccination site and say, hey, can I get my vaccine? They'll know what you're talking about. We'll give you 1 dose of My Vaccine and throw in another dose 21 to 28 days later for free. For free. Patriots, I guarantee that My Vaccine does not contain a Bill Gates tracking device. Heck, you know My Vaccine's conservative because it's Tucker Carlson's only remaining advertiser. Think of it this way, every My Vaccine that you get is one that a Rachel Maddow viewer doesn't get. What do you think about that, Lib? Suck it! Come on! Look, I'm not going to give you the science. Let's be honest. You don't like the science. I don't like the science. Whatever, just stick it in your arm.
My Vaccine is just the Pfizer and Moderna vaccine under a different name. Promo code IHateAOC does nothing.
Do not wait, Patriots. Get the My Vaccine. Please, just get the vaccine. I want to go to the movies.
And TV10 Podcast, episode 0363, coming to you live from the 12th basement of the TV10 studios. I'm Bill Frost.
I'm Tommy Milagro, wondering, when did we develop a 12th basement since I've been away from the studios?
We're just going to the core of the earth, really.
Is it because the pallets and pallets of beer are starting to overflow, man? Is that what it is?
Well,
is it because I can't help you drink it down?
I would never say there's such a thing as too much beer, but, you got to make room.
Yeah, you do have to make room, but I'm like, well, if that's the case, we got to have more guests come to our show. And, oh, yeah, that's right. You're fully vaxxed at this point.
Yes, I am.
I'm half vaxxed.
Okay.
So I got that sweet Pfizer in me.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And what did you feel? Anything?
When they did the shot, nothing. Oh, pro tip, relax the arm. It really helps. But the next day, it was actually a couple hours after that, it was just achy as all get out. So thankfully I have like a little shirt, compression shirt that's like the Winter Soldier. So it's just natural. It's my left arm, and I can just say, yeah, it's it's not my dominant hand, but it's extra strong and stuff. So
okay,
I can do stuff.
All right. So your doink didn't fall off or anything?
No, it didn't. It didn't fall off or anything. And the Durham did not off my arm at any point. So that's a good thing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And who are we drinking this week?
Well, sadly, I am. Well, actually, not sadly. What am I talking about here? Even though the whiskey pipeline has been cut off, but please keep in mind, we're just performance artists, Your Honor. I am having a little bit of some lovely lemon tonic water, courtesy of Boostique. It's the Fever Tree lemon tonic water, which mixes so great with the vodka or other spirits. Of course, if you just want to be fancy as fuck and just have a nice little lemon refreshment on its own, it is just delightful. But now, what do you have over in TV10 Studios, sir?
Five Wives of Ogden's Own Distillery. They have they've started their own little cocktail in a can deal.
Yeah.
And I have the Moscow Mule in a can, quite tasty. It kind of looks like it's a tall can, kind of looks like a Red Bull, but it's a Moscow Mule in a can. It's your travel booze.
And the important thing is the Moscow Mule in a can looks like a Red Bull, but doesn't have that douchey aftertaste.
No.
So this Red Bull doesn't give you wings, but Five Wives will give you things.
Yeah,
Work on that.
It'll give you extra wives. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm sorry. So
yeah, they also make a vodka soda.
And have you had a chance to try that out, sir?
Yeah, between the two, I prefer the Moscow Mule. I like it a little better.
Okay. I might have the vodka soda at some time in the near future.
Sure.
Yeah. If only if Chola Furiosa just gets it to me on the historic Fury Road.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I know we're not to the sports reporter yet, but the Stone Cold Steve Austin doc on A&E is blowing up all over Twitter. People are quite enjoying it.
When you got to start strong.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was going to be part of a whole series.
We talked about it on the sports desk.
Yeah, I know, but was I listening?
Soberly.
Was I listening?
Point taken.
Did I just pull an all red here? Did we talk about this one thing I read about in the New York Times over the weekend?
Had you said that to me, you would have said, I think I saw this in the New York Times or the New Yorker. And then, we love you, Bill.
I was reading in the New York Times weekend edition. Yeah, we talked about it last week. Oh, well, okay. All right, then. Yeah, so, yeah, it's blowing up, and but we also have some sad news. Don't throw around the phrase, say hi to your mother for me, lightly anymore. Ma Wahlberg is gone.
What?
Yeah. We'd better alert Frank Christ.
Well, is she really a celebrity at this point?
Well, she did appear regularly on Wahlburgers, the TV show, so kind of.
Yeah, but here's how I land on celebrity moms.
Celebrity moms don't count.
No. There's a difference here, and this is why I'm kind of hesitant on this. First of all, losing anybody's mom is tragic enough. I am not a monster much that would ever say otherwise.
Uh-huh.
However, there's a difference between a mom and a celebrity mom. And I give you Exhibit A, Your Honor. Sylvester Stallone's mom, I want to say Juanita.
Sure.
She was a celebrity mom. Granted, she did some weird things like tarot readings and the like. Oh, and she did manage Glow at one point. That's a celebrity mom. But Marky Mark's mom, it was just a mom. So, yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. There's your kind of celebrity TV death. And I have something from the listener mailbag.
Oh?
Got a bit of a kind of a tiny rant from Ted, IRL Ted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is us and a million little things, both in all caps. Why does Chris Gere guest star on both of these shows? I didn't know this because I don't watch either one of them. But Chris Gere from You're the Worst.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had no idea. Shit. That seems very weird because those shows are pretty similar. And why would you have the same guy guesting on both shows? I'm going to look into this. This injustice is where our outrage should be directed in these oh-so-troubling times, but no one seems to care. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
right.
I can't agree with this one. Hated, You're the Worst. Can't agree there.
Nope, you're wrong, Ted.
He says watch Search Party instead. I can't endorse that. Search Party I was a little cold on in the beginning, but as it got going into the second and third season, I go, okay, I'm here for this. This is just dark and weird enough that, yeah. So there's our listener mailbag from Ted.
All right. Now, we've talked about Search Party. I only saw a little bit of it on TBS, and then I just went, yeah, not for me. It's a little too woke as fuck, and
yeah, I would say go back to it. Maybe just start with the second season and use the previously on as your guide.
Okay. And then I'm caught up, and then I'm good to go from
Maybe,
there.
yeah.
Right.
But, yeah, I would recommend it. I didn't really at first, but after more seasons in, I go, okay, I see what they're doing.
And you went, okay, this is going to be weird and good.
I'm into it, yeah. And also coming up this week, a couple of interesting things here. Would you believe the day this episode drops, April 19th, the 16th season of American Dad?
No shit.
Yep.
Has it been 16 years?
Yep.
Jesus.
About half.
Let's see.
Maybe about half of those on Fox and now on TBS. So yeah.
Okay.
And it's still the same show, and I always watch it because it's always the same show. And here's something we probably don't need, but here it is anyway. Jordan Klepper fingers the pulse into the Magaverse, a Daily Show special presentation. Jordan Klepper going out and talking to the maggots. And this is revisit some greatest hits from last year, as well as some new footage and some previously unseen footage. And yeah, cool. I don't need to be reminded that these fuckwits exist, so I don't need this.
Well,
I love Jordan Klepper, but no, I don't need this.
So I'm going to give 10 points for reminding us that there are still fucktards like this out in the world, and we need to be aware of this. Everybody needs to be aware of these fucktards and their fucktardery, because it is fucking up our fucking shit, these fucking fucktards. Minus 1,000,000 points, however, for recapping what he's doing. We don't recap shows.
No.
Dude.
No, we don't know.
Originality.
Here's something we do need in our life. Dropping on 420, of course, Sasquatch, a three-part docuseries on Hulu.
Okay. And have we alerted Melissa Merlot about this?
I'm sure she knows. If not, we'll pass it on. Here's the hook. From the description. While visiting a pot farm in Northern California in 1993, there's your 420 hook, investigative journalist David Holthouse heard a story that still haunts him. On a nearby farm, 3 men were torn limb from limb in a savage Bigfoot attack.
Oh, okay, that's new.
Yeah, and Sasquatch follows David as he revisits the Redwoods 25 years later in search of any evidence that might lead to the truth of what happened that night.
So what we're saying is Sasquatch finally had enough of those Jack Link commercials and really went ape shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Also, that's also on 420 is the debut on Freeform of Cruel Summer. It's sort of a teen murder mystery, psychological thriller, but the twist here is that this is from executive producer Jessica Biel, who brought us The Sinner. At least one good season of The Sinner.
Really?
Yeah.
This is Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to refer to him as Mr. Jessica Biel.
I think that's the way it should be from now on.
On Thursday, this is very important, the 2021 Film Independent Spirit Awards. You know, the good one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year, on a Thursday, which is kind of weird, hosted by Melissa Villaseñor from SNL.
Okay.
She's finally
getting to do something.
Finally getting some screen time, yeah. Getting to host the show.
It's outside of Saturday Night Live, but hey, cool.
And this is also very important. On Friday, Season 2, it's been about 2 years now, a Black Lady sketch show with Robin Thede and Ashley Nicole Black and Gabrielle Dennis is back for its second season finally. Did you ever check out the first season? It's on HBO Max.
No, but thankfully I can just watch it at any time I want.
It's a funny as hell sketch show. And also joining the cast as a featured player is Skye Townsend, young woman. She is the daughter of Robert Townsend.
Ah,
there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
And of course on Sunday it's the Oscars. No host.
Well, that's fine, but are there people of color?
Yeah, they might have thrown in a couple.
Okay, so
I haven't looked at the nomination list, nor do I really care. But yeah, I'll check it out. But yeah, once again, we have no host.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna focus on sports that day, so I'm good. I got too much sports on my hands.
That's totally fine. Yeah.
Oh goodness, but all right, good for you, Oscars. You know what could really help? Ricky Gervais. I think
pull him off of so he's sort of a persona non grata with the Golden Globe. So you're saying just move him over to the Oscars?
Can you just imagine the literal shitstorm of everyone's minds being blown?
Yep.
It would be so perfect. So I've just lately become a fan of watching the right people's souls just turn into ash, and Ricky Gervais just handles it so sublimely.
Yeah.
So.
And
I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, we have the 6th season of Legends of Tomorrow coming up on May 2nd.
Yay!
Yeah. Only 2 cast members from the original pilot are still around. Sarah Lance, played by Katie Lotz, and Mick Rory, played by Dominic Purcell, who's filmed this new season, but he's kind of hinting that he's fucking done with his show.
Well, yeah, we have the recording here of its press release. Let me play it here for you right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm fucking done. I'm just totally tired of this bullshit. Where's the beer? That's good. Is Prison Break still a thing? Maybe I'll do that. What else do I get to do where I grunt a lot? Let's see. There's got to be something there.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he mentioned in an Instagram post that he does not care about the show anymore, and asked that his soon-to-be former cast members to keep an eye on newcomers so that they'll get fucked over by the studio. He also added anyone can DM him so he can talk about the fake cunts that run the studio.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, please tell me we've reached out. Tell me Chola Furiosa reached out to him. Please, please, please.
Yeah, but then he later deleted that post and replaced it with a completely different one in which he joked about how much attention his overblown comments were getting and how it was the most pressed DC's Legends of Tomorrow had gotten in years. But then he deleted that one, so who the fuck knows?
Dude, don't be an insta-tease, all right? Don't be an insta-tease.
Yeah, but, he's already filmed season 6, so, at least there's that.
Oh, hold on. I think we got more recording here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Release. Yeah, let me play this here right now.
You guys are being cunts if you believed anything I say. It's fun watching me jerk your chains around. Gonna have more beer now.
Wow, it's just amazing, the sound quality.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and I just realized, goddamn, that really hurts my throat.
And
the entertainment values that we get to you.
Oh yeah. We do for you people.
We try so hard.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And
imagine if we were face to face in a real studio.
Yeah, I've forgotten what that's like.
Yeah, I remember that once upon a time. I can't wait to see
very vaguely
what the storeroom's like.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to clean up a little.
Okay.
And if you're a Fear the Walking Dead watcher, which I am, the season premiere or the spring premiere of the current season, I've lost track of where we are in the seasons anymore of these shows. Garrett Dillahunt, he done got killed off. John Dory, the character's been killed off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, they're people.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah. So he's got other stuff going on. He's got Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead on Netflix coming up.
Oh, with David Bautista.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And something else called Fear and something with James Franco called The Long Home. Blonde, about the life of Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, wow.
Michael Bay's Ambulance. Don't know what that is.
Yeah, but it's Michael Bay, so explosions.
Yeah, and also something called Where the Crawdads Sing. So he's busy enough. Maybe he needed to get out of the swamp to go do other stuff.
Where the Crawdads Sing?
Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't know what it is, but that's something he's got coming up.
Is it? It feels Independent Spirit Award-y
oh yeah,
for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Is this on Sundance or some other channel where everyone's eating hummus?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, this just has Whole Foods to me for some reason.
Yeah, if the Broadway theater was open, well, maybe it is open. I don't. If the Broadway or the Tower are currently open, maybe that's where it will premiere.
Okay.
Movie theaters are still a thing, right?
Sure, why not? Honest to God, the last time I was in a theater was last year, and it was to see Tenet, which, two problems with that. A, it was super loud as fuck, and I couldn't understand a word people say. So closed captioning is awesome.
Mhm.
Let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
Also, too, and I can't stress this enough, watch it sober. You cannot watch it drunk.
Well,
You have no idea.
it barely makes sense sober, really.
But you can at least try and follow along with brain cells.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm almost there.
Yeah,
Almost there.
The last movie I saw in the theater was Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey.
And
at Broovies.
It was, yeah, and that's where I saw Tenet as well, and we both can agree it was serviceable. Yeah,
I liked it. I liked it way better than Tenet.
Well, I think it's Tenet's kind of right up there with Blade Runner for me as far as cult films go.
Yeah.
And that includes Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, Blade Runner 2049. I remember going. I also saw that at Broovies, and 3 hours later, and I don't know how many pictures later, it was finally over. But
And then you went, huh?
I do have a movie recommendation right here, though. It's a brand new movie. Just came out on VOD on Friday. It's been in the theaters. Bob Odenkirk's Nobody.
Oh, okay. I have yet to see that.
Pretty good. Pretty fantastic. Violent as fuck. Bob Odenkirk kicking all sorts of unlikely ass.
I've heard about this, and I didn't think it was possible, but then I also heard in the same vein, it was done by the same creative team as John Wick, so I went, yeah, I can buy that.
Yeah,
I totally can buy it.
It's quite John Wick. Yeah.
Okay. So all sorts of ridiculousness?
Yes.
Good.
Would definitely recommend it.
All right. And that has been Bill's Movie Corner.
That's my
with
movie
that
corner, yeah.
recommendation.
That's the pretty much the only movie I've seen lately.
Where'd you see it on demand, by the way?
Just on demand.
Really? No streaming channel? No Amazon Prime? No nothing? Just
I just did it on demand. I think I might have done it through Amazon.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to check that out in a little bit there. It's been a while since I've seen something else other than Invincible on Amazon Prime.
Oh, yeah. So, also, speaking of ass-kicking action, you know what time it is.
Well, I think I do. Let me take a look at my watch. And, yeah, little hand on the clock says it's time to hit the music.
It's sports, so Tommy Milagro. Go team!
From the sports desk of the TV10 broadcast, we deliver to you only the sport of professional wrestling. Oh, Slam Speaks edition. So many things to get through this week. We're just going to tie up a couple of things, starting with the fact that, now, if you haven't been paying attention, if you've been fast-forwarding at this point, I will say that I do a little bit of writing for slamwrestling.net, but then again, it's not that hard when you have an MBA.
Oh, drank.
You may want to crack open a couple of those Moscow mules in a can, by the way. When I get through the following things for Slam Wrestling. Starting off, my latest column, Squared Circle Cinema and Shots, just dropped in the third part of the 4-part series, The 4 Pillars of Film. I had just recently talked about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. I had recently talked about Dave Bautista, as we mentioned before, and some of the films he's been in. This week, I focus on John Cena. You can't see John Cena if you get that drunk, is the title of it. Oh, and I start off at the beginning from the Marine, but then I'm generous and tie in with things like Bumblebee, as well as his best film to date, Blockers.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever?
Very funny.
Did you ever see Blockers?
Yeah, really funny.
And honestly, and that was the kind of the point there, is that he did okay. It wasn't anything to it wasn't a great film, The Marine, when he started. But then again, nobody's film's that great when you start off. But over time, it starts to become serviceable, and his humor and his ridiculousness really push him forward. So I would definitely say, if you do watch The Marine, you do want to drink. I believe I gave it my rating system is the more you drink, the terrible it is. I gave it 4 shots of Jägermeister.
Oh.
No need to mix it up.
Right. Okay.
Oh, God. Yeah. At that point, you really should eat something because, seriously, it was bad. Once again, we're just performance artists, Your Honor. Anyway, moving along. We also have a few other things to talk about, and you alluded to A&E's biography. Slam Wrestling will be covering all the biographies of the WWE wrestlers, starting with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and following on April 25th, as well as May 2nd, they're going to have Macho Man Randy Savage and Rowdy Roddy Piper. And guess who's going to be writing on both? Ladies and gentlemen.
I guess that'd be you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But, it's not that hard when you have an MBA writing for SlamWrestling.net. So, how drunk are you at this point?
I'm doing okay. I'm holding in there. Any chance they'll do, you'll do do one of these features on Bill Goldberg?
Actually, I don't think Bill Goldberg is part of A&E's biography.
No, but as part of your film series.
Ooh, yeah, it's down the road. We're getting to, and thank you for reminding me. Christmas is around the corner here. I'm adding that with Santa with muscles. So
okay, when we're done with the sports report, I'll tell you why Bill Goldberg came to mind here.
Ooh, okay. A special feature teasing along here.
Yep.
And speaking of teases, also from SlamWrestling.net by my editor, Dave Hillhouse, Star's upcoming series, Heels, is coming soonish to Star's. Heels is the show by Stephen Amell, which basically describes his. It's a series based on wrestling in. Just his. How can I describe it here? I'm not doing a good job, I know. Basically, Heels is a story based upon Stephen Amell as a wrestler and promoter trying to make it in the world of independent pro wrestling. And it's actually got some great traction here. And Stephen Amell has wrestled before, so there is some legitimacy behind it. It was supposed to premiere sometime last year, but, COVID.
Yep.
So, and also Stars. But don't let that detract you. No release date just yet, but apparently the show is going to feature wrestlers such as Luke Gallows from Impact Wrestling and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and, you ready for this?
Okay.
CM Punk.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So, technically, first time he's been in a ring in forever, so... in fact, Stephen Amell put on Twitter, please welcome CM Punk to Heel Stars. He was a little rusty in the ring yesterday, but I assured him it was just like riding a bike. So,
yeah.
And let's see, the last 2 items I'm just going to bring up here is that Henry Cejudo, as we dive into UFC here for a minute, Henry Cejudo, a MMA fighter and champ, has begun training to be a pro wrestler, and his mentor is the legendary Chavo Guerrero Jr. So, now Chavo, he has been a stunt coordinator for Glow, so he knows how to really get the work in. And plus, he's a Guerrero. How cool is this right now? So Cejudo's joining other UFC fighters who have transitioned into the pro wrestling world, like Ronda Rousey and Ken Shamrock. So we wish him the best. I'm kind of curious to see how that goes. In fact, I might have to do that as as a series. Writing that down right now.
Yeah.
But then finally this. And this happened almost to the day. And this is kind of a interesting take on the subject. Now, last year, specifically April 15th of last year, 10 WWE superstars were released from WWE during a pandemic. So, you know, profits, shareholders, whatever bullshit you want to go with. Almost to the day, 10 wrestlers were released from other wrestlers were released from WWE. So as of this writing, we had the following been released: Kalisto, Billy Kay, Peyton Royce, Bo Dallas, Tucker, formerly of the tag team Heavy Machinery, Nikki James, the wife of Nick Aldis, the NWA heavyweight champion, and most surprising of all, well, two others, Chelsea Green, and most surprising of all, Samoa Joe. So, no reason, no other explanation other than they've been future endeavored. Most of them had not been utilized as much, or they've been injured for whatever reason. Creative has nothing for you. Take your pick. And of course, WWE has a tradition of firing people just after its WrestleMania season ends. And over the weekend, Slam Wrestling, writers like myself, try to figure out some places where these wrestlers could go. It kind of almost feels like, what's her name? They used to do those PSAs for hungry children, or, finding dogs homes.
Sarah McLachlan.
That's the one. So these wrestlers have got so much potential. They just need a good home where creative has something for them. Won't you give them a home? And I propose some examples, like Bo Dallas could go to NWA, and Tucker could do something with Major League Wrestling. So either it's right now there is supposedly a 90-day no-compete clause. So sometime July 14th, you could see one or all of these superstars in a different organization. Why? Because it's sports.
It's sports, so tell me the logo. Go team.
And finally, actually, you had something you wanted to add about Bill Goldberg?
Last week when we were joined by Melissa Merlot, we were talking about, I brought up this movie called, not a movie, a series called Paradise City on Prime Video. It's about, it's about the good and evil rock and roll fable. It's dumb as fuck, but I watched the whole thing anyway. Melissa Merlot, a couple days later, pointed out to me on Twitter that this was a continuation of a movie called American Satan that came out in 2017. It's the same story, revolving around the same band, and a lot of the same actors and characters came back for the series. But one that did not was the group's manager, Hawk, who was played by Bill Goldberg.
Oh, wow.
Their tour manager. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So
that is awesome.
I saw him in the trailer. I haven't watched the movie yet because I'm still got a little bit of PTSD from the series, but I'm going to check out the movie. But I looked into Bill Goldberg as an actor. He's appeared in like about a dozen movies, going all the way back to Universal Soldier: The Return in 1999. Of course, Ready to Rumble. Of course, he was in that. Santa's Sleigh in 2005, of course. And one of his most recent was American Satan in 2017. But his first TV performance as an actor was on UPN's The Love Boat: The Next Wave in 1998.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah. He's also appeared on... He's appeared as himself or a version of himself on shows like Arliss in 2002.
Really?
Law and Order Special Victims Unit in 2007. of course, he appeared on the Goldbergs twice. Actually, no, he appeared in 8 episodes of the Goldbergs.
Well, yeah, because why not?
Yeah, also The Flash in 2018.
Yeah, that I remember.
Yeah. And, Kim, he voiced a character on Kim Possible. So, he also appeared on The Man Show.
Yeah, I believe that. I totally believe that.
Yeah,
this
so
is before Jimmy Kimmel got woke as fuck.
Yeah, so I can't really recommend Paradise City unless you want to, laugh your ass off. And I'll let you know about American Satan, the movie from which that series spun. But I will recommend. Back when it first premiered, I didn't really have a lot great to say about Roadies, Showtime series, Luke Wilson.
Yep.
But Mrs. Frost has been watching Roadies on Hulu, and so I've been rewatching it with her, and I'm thinking, maybe I was too hard on this show. This is a fine little show. It's a little bit ridiculous, but it's about rock and roll roadies out there on the road doing their thing, and
it had the genius of Ron White.
Oh yeah,
and
Ron White spinning tales of Leonard Skinner.
Oh, and more importantly, Imogen Poots.
Imogen Poots, yeah. But the one thing I didn't realize, the tall, skinny kid who was also a roadie, kind of buddies with Imogen Poots, that is Machine Gun Kelly.
The fuck you say?
Yeah, that's an early role for Machine Gun Kelly. I can't remember what his real name is, but at the time, we didn't know that. He eventually became a pretty infamous rapper, and he ended up playing Tommy Lee in The Dirt on Netflix.
Wow.
And now he's also kind of pivoted from hip-hop to rock. I think he should just go back to acting because he was actually really good in Roadies. He's definitely a decent actor, so maybe he should go that way instead of just leave that music thing behind.
Well, I've recently believed that his recent roles as an actor has been particularly great, specifically as the boyfriend of Megan Fox.
And then there's that, too. So that's going to be...
greatest role ever.
That's going to be my recommendation for the week. Check out Roadies on Hulu.
Oh, that's your watch harder again?
Yeah, I didn't, I just gave it a meh when it was on the first time around, but now that I've watched it again, I'm thinking, okay, I like it a little better now. Especially now that I'm recognizing some people like Machine Gun Kelly in here. That was bizarre to find that out.
What we're trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is the following here. Russell Crowe. No, wait, no. Cameron Crowe.
Not Russell Crowe.
No, Russell Crowe, fuck off.
Yeah.
Cameron Crowe, we're so sorry. All is forgiven.
Yeah.
We're truly sorry.
Yeah, so we want to thank Ogden's Own Distillery for the Five Wives Moscow Mule in a Can, as well as our other sponsors.
Why, that would be our good friends at Sugar House Distillery. Then there's Outlaw Distillery. And, of course, Ogden's Own does provide us lots of other great things. Not just the Moscow Mule in a Can, but Five Wives Madame Hatterini Gin, Porter's Fire, Porter's Peanut Butter Whiskey, and, of course, our good friends at Bohemian Brewery. They back the fucking truck up with pallets and pallets of beer. And apparently we got more basements at TV Tan Studios than we know what the fuck to store shit with. And I'm looking at the teddy bear nanny cams. Bill, Mr. Frost, is that a 13th basement you're digging right now?
I just want to make sure we got room.
I appreciate you being so good about that. But of course, we should also thank our good friend Ivy over at Boustique. She's got some great glassware. She's also got some fine mixers to add to the stuff that are provided by our sponsors. But no matter where you go, until you've got 5G and the government can track you, thanks to Bill Gates, please wear a mask wherever you go to these fine establishments. Okay? We don't care what Governor Cox said.
Never.
No. I don't believe I still have to remind people that. Still.
Yeah. It's all right. Good night, America.
Please jiggle that handle. It's time to flush.
It's only me and my team.